Hello everyone, you are welcome to our second lesson in Excel. In today's lesson we are going to look at formulas in Excel. How do we deal with the formulas? So a formula is a command given to a program to perform calculation. Just like calculators, Excel can be used to perform calculations. Excel uses standard operators for formulas, such as plus sign for addition, a minus sign for subtraction, an asterisk for multiplication, that is a star, a forward slash for division, and a caret for exponent or power. Now, to perform a calculation or for you to use a formula in an Excel, you must begin with an equal sign before you use any of the operators. Okay, so for this case, I want us to look at this example. As a treasurer to your school's debating club, use spreadsheet software to prepare the budget below. Save your work as your name and personal number. So here is our budget. As you can see, use appropriate formula to compute the total cost per item, discount given. The discount is 1.3% of the total cost of an item, discounted price that the club will pay. Then insert your name and personal number as a footer. So we are also going to look at how to insert a footer in Excel. Then also to insert the header of the current date and time. Alright, so let's go through it. Let's begin with the first one, that is to prepare to come up with a spreadsheet to prepare this budget. So I always tell you that in case you are going to do anything, make sure you have a folder where you are keeping your work. For me, I'm using one folder to keep all my examples. That folder is called demonstration. So I'm going to start my Excel and I will save it here. So I simply just open my folder. For starting file, so I will right click, new, then folder. Sorry, I'm not creating a folder, I'm creating Excel, Microsoft Excel worksheet. And they said you save it giving your name. So I'm assuming I'm called Matthew. With the personal number 009, and you press enter. So I have created it, I've saved it. I need just to open and I start entering my data. So we are having our Excel here. Then go and look at your data the way it looks, and you enter it the way it appears. So when you come to our table here, we have some title here, debating clubs, end of year party budget. So don't worry of how it has come here. For you, first simply type it normally. Okay, so that one is done. Go to the next one. The next one we have serial number, item, quantity in kilograms, unit price shillings, total cost shillings. This one is repeated, so you can put 1. We have discount and the discounted price, so let's also include them. Serial number, item, quantity, kilogram. So you can see the text is beyond the cell, and when you come here they simply just enlarge that cell. So click anywhere, then you come and enlarge the cell. So the next one, you have the unit price, using shillings. Do the same. There is total cost. Also in shillings. And we have discount price, discount and discounted price. There we are done. So when you come back and you look at that table, our title here has been centered, and you can see there is no line here, there is no line here. So we're also going to do that. And what has been done, the cells has been merged and centered. So to do that, simply just select from the first cell after the last cell of your table. So we are going to select from here after the last part here where your table is ending. In case your table was ending here, you move up to there. Then after that, you simply come and click on merge and center. So you can see what has happened. Everything is now okay. You can also play around with the font color, font size, font type. You can change them the way you want, bolding and many other things. Okay, so let's come and complete our table. Serial number, we have 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to the next one, which is item, and we must do that for all. We must enter all what is required. Okay, so we have entered all. This one we can also enlarge it a bit. So we are ready now to go, because we have entered the way it is supposed to be. Alright, now let's go and look at the question. We are done with the first part. The next one is saying use appropriate formula to compute the total cost per item. Total cost per item. Now when you look at here, we have quantity in kilogram. For example, the first one is salt. We have 30 kilogram. The unit price means price per kilogram. So then the total price will be the quantity bought times the price per kilogram. But remember, when we are dealing with the formula, we begin with equal sign. Then we don't deal with the exact values, but we'll deal with their cell location. Like now this 30, where is 30? In which cell is 30 located? And for you to get where the cell is located, you stand at that cell, then you read the column number, and you come and read the row, you read the column letter, then you come and read the column number. So that means that when you stand here and you look up, you see C, then you look to the left, you see 3. Therefore, you have here cell C3. You can even see after typing C3 here, this cell is selected with the blue color. Now, times, we said for the multiplication we use asterisk, that is the star. So, times the next one, which is now the unit price, and it is 100, but we don't want to use the exact value, we want to use the cell address or the cell location. So when you stand here and you see up, you will see D. To the left, you will see 3. So D 3, and you press enter. So it will give you the total cost. After getting for the first person or for the first item, the next item will do what is called copying the formula by autofilling. So to do that, you come back and click on the answer that you have got, then move your cursor to the bottom left corner here. There is a small box there. When you put your cursor there, it changes to a plus. Then you click and hold your left mouse button, then you drag up the last item. When you release your cursor, it will get for you the value for the remaining items. So let's go to the discount. Discount, given that discount is 1.3% of the total cost. So for us to get the discount, we are going to get 1.3% of the total cost. Of means times. So we feed in the formula, which is equal, and I've said 1.3% of, which means that times the total cost. So for the first total cost here is 30,000, and it is cell address or cell location is E3, or you can simply just click on it. It will bring for you that cell location, then you press enter. So that's the discount. Now for you to get for the next items, you do the same autofill. So go back and click on your answer, move your cursor to this point, when you see a plus sign, drag to the last item. Alright, then the next one, discounted price that the club will pay. So if this is the total cost, this is the discount offered, then the discounted price, that the price that the company is going to pay after deducting the discount. So it is going to be total cost minus the discount. So let's feed in we said we begin with equal sign, then it's going to be 30,000 minus 390, but we don't want to use the exact value, so you come and read your cell location here. This is E3, or you can simply just click on it, minus this cell there, and you press enter. It will give you the price. Then go back and copy for the rest. Okay, so that is how we calculate using a formula. And the next one, insert your name and personal number as a footer. So to insert a footer, you move your cursor to insert tab here, then click on it, then move your cursor around until you see header and footer, which is here. So when you click on it, it will provide for you that section for inserting header and the section for inserting footer. So this is where you insert your header in case you are told to insert the header. Another position is there, another position is there. This one is for the center, left align, right align. The same with the footer, but if you want to find the footer, you simply come to this scroll bar here, then you click on it until you see the word click to add header. Sorry, footer. So we are having it here, click to add a footer. So when you click on it, it will give you that box for typing the footer. It is the center. We have the right also and the left. So they have not specified where you are supposed to put it. You are free to put it anywhere you want. So I'm going to put it in the middle, and they said a footer must be your name and personal number. So Matthew, Matthew 009. Then you come back and just click anywhere within the document and you go back. Okay, they also want us to insert the footer, and that footer must be the current date and the time. So when you come back and you insert it, you are inserting the footer. So under design here, you have time, then current date. So in case they want the current time, you come and click on this. Current date, simply just come and click on that. It will insert for you something of that kind, and come and click outside, and you can see the date has been included there. If at all you wanted to include the time, we have another position here. We can include time there. Under design is still current time. It will tell you and time, but when you click out here, you will be able to see that. Alright, that has been all. But before I leave, you can see after inserting the header and the footer, the pages has been divided. My work has gone to the next page. How do I bring it back to be in one page? You are going to change the page layout, the page orientation to landscape. To do that, simply come to page layout, under orientation, click on landscape. It should be able to bring for your work in the same page, as you can see. Then lastly, to make your work look nice, either you have been told or not, make sure you apply borders to your work. So to apply borders, you select from the first cell the last one where you want to apply borders to. Then you go back to home. From home, come to this where we get border, and apply all borders. So you can see how your work looks like. Then after, you can come and save the changes. Then maybe again they may want you to rotate this column headings to a certain degree, alignment to a certain degree. So simply just come and select them. After selecting them, right click within the selected area and move your cursor to format cells. You wait for it to come. You wait for it to load and you will be able to go. Okay, now under there, move to alignment. Under alignment, come to orientation and you type in the degree that they have told you. For example, if they want 35 or 60, you simply just type there 60 and you say okay. So they should be able to look like that after rotating. So that has been all for this video. Thank you. Let's meet in the next video.